There was this one interesting one. I think I shared with the boys lah. There was this one guy, right, who actually sent me a DM and then want to buy a picture of my feet.
Jesse.
Okay guys, I got some question for the girls. I know that you guys do modeling before, right? Yeah, what makes you guys go into modeling?
What makes us go into modeling?
Hiao. Can't you see? Then I don't like the selfie. I want people take for me. You want take for me?
Actually, yeah, that's a good one.
It's true, right? You also like that, right? That's why you go modeling, what?
No, I have a personal.
Yeah, Instagram boyfriend.
You will help me.
He's very good. Can approach him.
If you want these sweet like sugar Gucci lips, you gotta give it up.
Then you, what's your reason
I think for me, when I was younger, right, because I watched American Next Top Model with my brother. So my brother kind of like influenced me. So when I watched that, I was like maybe P5, P6, you know. So, you know, naturally you see girls on TV, they do like all the pose, then like, you know, they stand on top of like some, don't know where, then they just flat, yeah. Like Sometimes even like on top of the buildings, you know, just to like dare the shot out of it. Wow, then it's just like kind of like back of my mind. Yeah.
So the important question is, your brother got do modeling after that?
Maybe and now I think of it.
Really, man?
Okay, he always like want to have the experience, I feel. But
When I asked, I was thinking cross-dressing.
Okay, the reason why I asked you guys this question, right, is because do you know that like blogshop modeling, right, is a very prominent thing.
Yeah, correct.
And then it's the money is quite lucrative lah. Like, you know, you just post clothes and then you can keep the clothes and then you get money out of it also. Yeah, so this story I'm talking about, right, is about this 23 years old guy. He's now 23, but this incident took place 3 years ago. So he was 20 back then lah. He know that girls like to do this kind of blogshop modeling thing. So he used this tactic to lure the girl in and then molest them in the process lah.
Wait, molest?
And he's only 20 at the time.
He was
Where did he get the idea?
I'm not sure.
Lucky we never kena.
The story is very quite interesting lah. Okay, so basically this guy by the name of Chua Wen Bin, how he will do it is he will DM his victims, giving them a modeling job lah. He tell them, say that each pieces of clothing that you model for me, I'll give you $80 and also you can keep the article of clothing. Sounds good, right?
Sounds like an influencer kind of approach.
Sounds something like we will do one.
Yeah.
Dorian, give me the job.
His victim is rather young. His victim was now 18 lah, so he's like 15, 16 back then. Yeah, so
he prey on those young ones.
yeah lor. Like $80 actually at the age is a lot.
Quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah, so he will ask them whether they want to do this job. They say yes lah. Okay, sorry before that, I want to bring out that when he messaged the girl on Instagram, right, he messaged them under a girl account. Yeah.
Catfish, they say.
The girl, he's by the name of Jolene lah. Then he said that he owns an online blog shop company, and then
I represent this brand. I'm gonna send my photographer down. This kind of.
Yeah.
Actually, you got receive before or not? This kind of thing.
Never.
Really? I receive, but I just ignore sometimes.
If let's say you all are like 16 years old and you receive a DM like this, are you entertained?
Because that's the dream for like a lot of people that's how you become influencer.
Correct.
You know?
Not doctor, lawyer.
No, like let's say
the young girls rather be influencers than doctor, lawyers.
Honestly,
I see a lot of young girls, they try to be influencers.
Oh, like you all lah.
Oh, like you. Singapore's youngest tai.
Supermodel queen. Like you.
Like you see, Naomi Neo, right? She's a big influencer now. She started from blogshop, right?
Yeah.
So that's that's a dream for a lot of young girls. So will you guys do it?
I think before entertaining it, we will go and research a bit first. But you know, when you are at that age, right? You are a bit different. Like, you are not as defensive. You are not as well knowledge.
You are quite naive lah.
Yeah, correct. So, but I think probably we will, especially like, you know, nowadays, right? Like the young kids, they are so influenced by online world, right? So like everyone wants to be like an influencer in a sense.
So all the more they have picked this up, right?
Yeah, correct. So I think maybe if we are at that age, in this current situation, then yeah.
Maybe I won't know. I a bit scared one. I always fishy. I don't trust anybody. Unless I see you in real person. You confirm guy. You look like that. Okay. Or girl. Like, that's for me lah.
But there might be a first time meeting them.
Then I'll bring a friend along with me. Right.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah lor. I always bring friend along one. Or my friend go anywhere, I say I will come. Then I will stare. Just like, I'm watching you.
Tell them that don't mess with you lah.
Don't mess with my friend because I'm here. Anytime. 999
That's good. That's good.
So being friends. Okay, girls.
Watching you was asking. Always watch.
Much like Dorian, right, the girls actually said yes. So Jolene, right, will pretend that say, hey, sorry, I am in a meeting right now. I'm gonna ask my younger brother to fetch you lah. So he'll pick the girls from school and bring him to his home. Yeah, and then he will ask the girl to undress and then say that, oh, I'll take some measurements of you. Yeah, so the girl was naive back there and then they just undress in front of him lah. And then when they're undressing at time, right, he will ask them inappropriate question like, are you attached right now? Are you a virgin?
Ask this kind of question to a teen.
Yeah, then he say like, hey, do you maybe want to do something? Yeah.
But the girls will
I
find
want the
dodgy.
money.
Yeah, the girls find it dodgy lah. So after this whole the first girl, right, after this whole thing ended, right, she just left.
Heng ah.
Did she remove her clothes?
Yeah, she removed the clothes.
Wow.
Yeah. And yeah, so he taking the measurement at that time, right, he reported that he brushed through the tummy. What the fuck? But the second girl, right, is not as lucky as the first girl. The second girl, right, this time he decided to record. So he asked the girl strip down, right, he record them. And this whole video recording, right, should like about 2 minutes.
Oh my god.
This is damn dodgy.
But luckily, right, the police report was made lah. The first girl that find it dodgy and left, right, she made a police report the next day.
Okay, lucky.
How long later was the second girl at this place?
It wasn't reported. It just said shortly after this girl take the place.
Wasted eh. The police act fast enough
The second girl would
kena.
have.
Maybe there's third girl eh.
Maybe
Yes,
dodge the bullet.
There is?
there is a third girl.
Okay.
But this third girl, right, wasn't under the pretext of modeling. So he just messaged the girl saying that he's a 17 years old poly student and they plan to meet lah. So when they plan to meet that time, he said, I'll fetch you from your school. Yeah, so at the day of the meeting, right, the girl was a bit uncomfortable lah and then decided to back off. But he said that, I already reached the place already. And one fun fact is that the car, right, belongs to his girlfriend's father. So he used the girlfriend's...
He has a girlfriend. Then he did the thing with the first girl, second girl, and
and the thing is, the girls are very young. They are in their primary school, and the third girl, right, was 13 years old at the time.
13 years old?
Yes.
The hell? Yeah, these kind of people you must expose on. You must show their face everywhere. Make sure they don't get a girlfriend in the future.
I want to see the face. You got the face or not?
Don't have the face. But we got a name though. Chua Wen Bin.
Chua Wen Bin. When CSI.
You search now.
So when he fetched the girl, right, he said he had to fetch the girl home from school. So then after that, in the car, he asked again some inappropriate question lah, like, are you a virgin or this? So the girl felt uncomfortable. He also asked the girl, say, hey, remove your mask there, I want to see how pretty you are. So the girl is like, hey, no lah, I don't want to do it. Because the girl, actually, I didn't know this girl is actually it's stupid for her to go inside the car, but he also, like, she know what's up already. Like, she feels it's dodgy already. So he said, don't want lah. Then the guy, right, take it upon himself to remove the mask from the girl. And then the girl just slapped away his hand.
You want your COVID, is it? I cough ah.
Yeah, when the girl slapped away his hand, right, then he said, hey, wow, your hand's so smooth. Then he just stroked the hand.
what the?
Oh my god.
I don't know, man. This guy is just red flag. Just like okay, red
Then
flag.
what happened?
Are you the one? That's why you want to search, right?
Chua Wen Bin, My name is Joseph.
Chua Wen Bin.
Okay, so when they reached the destination, right, the girl about to get off the car, right, she got her one foot out of the car already. Chua Wen Bin pulled her back and then start to grope her breast over the school uniform.
What the hell?
But this
That's why we need to learn fighting, you know. And the pepper spray.
Pepper spray not allowed in Singapore.
Was it?
Well, but I think just now your PSA are really important. All these young girls, right? Never go to any dodgy places without
Alone.
another person.
This is a public service announcement.
I got one last question for you guys. Okay, you guys are on Instagram, right? I believe that you guys receive DMs from time to time. Do you have any interesting DMs that you guys receive or any weird DMs that you guys receive?
I think the girls probably have more.
Like guys is what? Do you want to try this crypto thing?
crypto time.
Boring
Got girl like, hey.
Heavy.
Wow!
random girl, so maybe they are catfishing, right?
Actually, I also visit a lot of guys that catfishing. They profile all look the same one. They sometimes got a lot of like one, or the no like one got a lot of followers. Then they always ask, can I have a number? You chatting with me already, then you very pretty, just ignore block. Yeah. Then recently, Insta story also got a lot of the weird people seeing my stuff. Then I was block the other account also.
Maybe you go explore page there.
I go explore
They
page.
found you on the explore.
No lah.
There's a chance.
Really,
Yeah. Hey, now we'll block or not? Unblock.
Unblock me. Please unblock me.
But so you don't entertain any DMs at all?
If I very bored, I like hi. Then after that I say, do you speak Chinese? Then I just ignore.
Okay, for those,
Okay,
right,
so
I
that's not the
realized.
question to ask her.
For
You
those,
got
right, I
speak
realized
Chinese one.
recently a lot, right, from Chinese.
Yeah. And
So,
good looking one, rich one.
yeah, so the good looking ones, right, apparently, right, this is what I realized, right, they probably go and get some photos from somewhere else,
Yeah.
and then because, right, their whole page, right, they will post one shot at one time.
Yeah.
Then after that, right, their followers are also like quite, I mean, like,
All by one lah.
yeah,
Weird one.
Yeah, but then you see their likes, right, it's like 1, 2.
Yeah.
So you know that then this one, then they will speak like some in Chinese, some of them, but some, right, is go Google and translate. You can see the English is different. Yeah. But I think there was this one interesting one. I think I shared with the boys lah. There was this one guy, right, who actually sent me a DM and then want to buy a picture of my feet.
Stop lah, you're Miss Supermodel, then just crop.
Just the feet.
For the record, starting price is 3K. Anyone asking?
Wow.
I say actually right, a lot of people will like pay top dollar for it
Really? Why nobody ask me that one? That one I don't mind.
Ask her. 3K
Ask me,
also.
the feet Shout out me
No, wait. Dorian price is 3K. What is your price? Like legit, honestly, like your lowest price. Be realistic a bit. $5.
$5,000.
$5.